What is up, my people? Today, for our ranking, well, it's not today, I'm recording the Sunday night. This is coming out Thursday at 3. But, today we're ranking, all Supergirl season premieres with Supergirl season 6 premiering. We have another premiere to rank, and I did one like this with The Flash, a couple weeks ago, so if you want to see that, I'll link it down below. But, I just want to say, before I start off, I'm not the biggest Supergirl fan, and this is just my opinion. Also, if you're watching this, you probably are a Supergirl fan, and I have my review on it every Wednesday, so I just want to plug that. But I'm rambling, and let's roll that in.
You leap into the sky head first into danger. You don't seem scared of falling.
What's so bad about falling?
Supergirl!
You may have powers, Kara, but we don't always know who our enemies are. So we need to be prepared to face anyone. It's been a long time, little one. And Astra.
The pilot of Supergirl does what needs to be done. It introduces all our characters, but I don't think it introduces all our characters in a great way. The best character in the pilot is Cat Grant. The best character in the early shows is in the early seasons is Cat Grant in One Shot. But the pilot, it didn't have that much of a menacing villain. I like her origin story and how she was trapped in the Phantom Zone. But due to season 6, we see she wasn't actually trapped in the Phantom Zone. Like, she was trapped on the outside of it. But it's not a strong start to the show, man. It's not a great episode, though. Just want to say that. But it's entertaining, which is what an episode needs to be. And that is basically my thoughts on that episode.
You were gonna regret the day you screwed me. Because now, you have all of my attention.
This episode, I don't really think it did a great job on introducing us to season 3. It did its job by starting off the season and getting questions with basically these Vision and Mon-El stuff. It did its job with Alora Zor-El in the Vision, and the Supergirl Day or something, Girl of Steel Day, was very it was good, but the part with the submarine was entertaining, and it did its job with introducing the Ariases, Sam Aries, who would later go on in the season to become Rain, who Rain is one of the best Supergirl villains out. It's not even competition, man. Lex Luthor is obviously #1. I mean, Supergirl villains in the show, but Rain is a really good villain, and they pulled off a really good villain this season.
Of liberty.
This episode is very forgettable, which is the worst thing an episode could be. I think because Melissa Benoist was on tour when they filmed these first 6 episodes, it really doesn't help them. She's still supposed to be in episodes, though, and you can tell that there's a little difference. The Agent Liberty subplot in this episode, in this whole season, is probably the best part of this season. It is really entertaining. But, yeah, they're doing the Melissa Benoist leave something better in season 6 since she doesn't have to interact with these characters. But overall, this episode's pretty good. It's just really forgettable, which is why I can't put it that high up this list. If that reasoning makes sense, it introduces Nia Nahal, who is a big character in Supergirl, but that's really all I have to say.
Once I fix this planet, I'll do what the Anti-Monitor failed to do. Fix every other planet in the...
Sorry, did you want to do that?
You realize, win or lose, everything will be different.
That's what it takes. To save half the population and stop Lex, I'm willing to take that risk.
Supergirl hasn't seen new improved me in action yet.
Supergirl, everyone out now!
This episode was fun. It was I wasn't the biggest fan of season 5, so when they saved Brainy and got rid of the Gemma stuff within the first hour, it was happily welcomed for me. Within the first 5 minutes, I mean, not the first hour, man. But otherwise, the Lex stuff in this episode was super entertaining. They could have saved that Queen song and did better CGI in this episode, but you can hear more about that on my review, which you can just go down a couple weeks, it'll be fine. Or I have a Supergirl Review playlist. But this episode, I think it was entertaining on how they trapped Supergirl in the Phantom Zone at the end, and we're only 2 episodes in by the time I'm recording this, and she found Zor-El, and it's actually pretty fun in the Phantom Zone. Not fun, but you know.
I've been lying to you from the start. Every last one.
Leviathan is coming. This is a special moment in time. We're on the precipice of wondrous things. I'm determined to have Obsidian tech in every household within the year. Obsidian North will change the fabric of what it means to...
I said I didn't like Supergirl Season 5, but this is an exception. There are many episodes out of that season that I like. Event Horizon, Confidence Women, Christ on of Earth's Part 1, the Bottle episode, The Bodyguard, stuff like that. But anyway, this episode was very entertaining. I like how Kara's running around the whole world getting food for Lena, and the new suit is happily welcomed, man. You can't... she had to get a new suit by this point, man. And, this episode's just very entertaining. It hadn't introduced all the Gemma and Obsidian stuff. It introduced the Obsidian stuff, but, Nia and Andrea and Gemma hadn't really become boring yet. They were just new characters. I didn't hate them yet.
This is my cousin, Superman.
I have a million questions. How do you shave?
In order to live, we must keep daring.
We're moving back to Gotham.
Doesn't bother you that I got top credit on this one, does it? Not even a little bit.
This episode, it was kind of like a fresh start, but no, it wasn't. They introduced Lena Luthor in this episode, which... Lena is a complicated character that I don't know if I like or not. They introduced Clark Kent in this episode, which is happily welcomed and will always be, because Clark Kent in the Arrowverse is amazing. And I don't like his dynamic with Jimmy Olsen, because this Jimmy Olsen, just because of how they treat this character, it's not because of any other way, isn't how I think of Jimmy Olsen. Just because of how they treat this character and how he was Guardian. There's no other reason why he's not Jimmy Olsen, but Tyler Eklund, man, they introduced the Great Superman, and Superman Lois is really good right now, man. Supergirl's spin-off, or first spin-off, I don't know if they're gonna have like a Legion of Superheroes or anything, but that's basically my opinion on all the Supergirl season premieres, and that's my ranking. Comment down below your ranking, and like I said, I probably said this before, but if you're watching this, you're a Supergirl fan, probably, or you just watch my videos, which I appreciate, man. We really do. But I do Supergirl reviews after this. After it's paired with the Flash usually, but after this week, the Flash is going on break, so it's gonna be Supergirl season 6, episode 4, 5, and 6, which I think is a Phantom Zone episode, 2 flashback episodes. But they'll be on their own, so if you just want a quick, like 10, 11, I don't know, sometimes they can go up to 20 minutes by themselves. Look at Batwoman. But go watch my reviews if you want to. Subscribe. But I'm rambling. Stay safe and goodbye.